Winter is fast approaching, and as energy prices continue to increase across Europe, so do the protests. From the Czech Republic, where tens of thousands took to the streets calling for an end to NATO membership, to Germany, where activists tried to block the entrance of a weapons plant in protest at their government's lethal support for Ukraine. The latest demonstrations are fueling predictions that soaring civil unrest will become the new normal as inflation and energy costs continue to run rampant. The estimated 70,000 protesters in Prague took it a step further, calling for their government to put the Czech Republic first and to stop blindly pledging their membership to the EU and NATO when they argue it's not in the best interest of the people in their country. In the past, the Czech Republic has relied on Russia for nearly all of its natural gas supplies. But now that it's following in the footsteps of its EU neighbors by turning its back on Moscow's resources, energy prices have soared, and inflation in the country is expected to hit 20% by the end of the year. While the nation's prime minister condemned the protesters, claiming they were pro-Russian and against the interest of the Czech Republic, the individuals who took to the streets argued it was because of their fight for their country that they want military neutrality and direct talks with Russia on energy supplies. They accuse the current Czech government of putting Ukraine first, with one banner reading, "The best for Ukrainians and 2 sweaters for us." So is this a sign of what's to come? And how likely are soaring costs to fuel unrest across Europe this winter? Well, some analysts are now warning it's more likely than ever, especially in countries like Germany, where inflation is nearly at 50-year highs, and the inflation relief package just passed by the German government is seen as a temporary answer to a serious long-term problem.
The Czech Republic experienced a Saturday that could still be in store for Germany. Tens of thousands of people demonstrated in Prague against rising energy prices and the Czech government. Right-wing extremist parties and the far-left Communist Party had mutually called for the rally.
That problem is so massive that it stands to bring opposing parties together, which is exactly what has happened in the Czech Republic, where common frustration with the government and its policies has made it possible to overcome differences of opinion from right wing to left. And in the UK, reports say police are already bracing for a long winter of civil unrest as their strategy for the coming months centers around how to respond to the rising crime they are predicting as they fear economic turmoil will be on the rise.
Drawn up with input from the National Police Chiefs Council, the document goes on to say that a more complex and unpredictable risk is the chance of greater civil unrest, as a response to prolonged and painful economic pressure.
It has already gotten so bad that estimates are showing that by January, it will cost more to stay home in the UK at around £30 for food and electricity than it would to vacation on a cruise, which runs around £19 per day. And that's just the beginning, with some analysts warning that mass civil unrest could be seen well beyond Europe as politicians continue to ignore the voices of the people who are struggling to survive.